Okay, so the ugliest baby name you've ever heard is what?
Okay, so I'm also, for the record, I'm also in a group of baby names, like baby name shaming, or no, that name is not a tragedy, it's a murder,
Okay.
spelled appropriately.
Yes.
So I've seen things like Renly, spelled with Lee or Leigh.
Leigh
I've
is a crime just on its own.
I've seen Braxton. I've
Oh,
seen like
Blackston with a
Ryan.
W?
No, Braxton, like Braxton
Braxton.
Hicks
Okay.
contractions.
Okay.
With a Y and two
Okay.
N's. I've seen Tinsley,
Okay.
Tin, and then Sleigh, like Santa Sleigh.
Okay.
I've seen. I feel like anything after a gun, so Ruger, Smith and Wesson, like anything like that. That's a terrible name for a child. Why? I've heard of someone naming their child Riot. Why would you do that? That's
Riot?
up there. Riot.
RIOT, like, let's
Yes.
start a riot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Okay.
horrible name. I'm like, I don't want to identify with the skin tone that I have because it's those people that are naming these children these awful things. Like what in Utah? Like Utah? Can we not? Can we don't?
Can we don't? Well,
Can we just not?
some of the names on this list. The top comment here with 444 updates is Strawberrious.
Okay.
I really don't need to see any more. That's really terrible.
I've also seen someone, I don't know if they're being serious or not, have their child's name be ABCDE in this like name shaming group.
Oh, I've the pronunciation is like Absidy or something like that. Absidy.
Yes.
The next one on the list is a girl named that. No, that's a very real name. I've seen it. The next one is Edwanda. Her dad's name was Ed, and her mother's name was Wanda. Edwanda. That's really terrible.
It's terrible, but I mean, at least you can like logic it out. I also, when I worked in schools, there was a child named Gisele. Jazal. I don't even remember.
That's pretty bad.
There's also, Jaden, Caden, Aiden, Zayden, Brayden, like all the Adians.
Oh, you don't want to be a Zayden chair?
No, that's your job. I'm like, why do y'all's names all rhyme? Like, are your mom's friends? Like, what's going on here? Not that they're horrible names. The fact that like all of these children in the same grade have rhyming names was really annoying to me.
So somebody else here says my 5th great grandfather was Hurlbutt Harding. Hurlbutt Hurlbutt.
That's got to be like a plant or something. I don't know. Maybe his parents just hated him. I don't know.
Grimathy.
Grimathy. That sounds like a name for a dog. Or like you couldn't think of anything for your cat, so your cat's name is Grimathy, and it's like one of those Rex cats with the short hair. It's got like one snaggletooth. That's Grimathy.
The really shitty PA at the urgent care where I work, the one who got fired, his name is Jim. And completely independent of each other, my coworker, the one who's obsessed with Fourth Wing, and I independently, like we came up with this separately from each other, had just started calling him Jimothy after he got fired. We just started calling him that just because it felt so right. So one of us accidentally let slip about Jimothy once, and we both just started to fucking lose it. So Jimothy is also up there. That's a really terrible name.
Mm-hmm. That's a horrible name.
What else we got? How about Spurgeon? Spurgeon, Spurgeon.
That's a fish. That's not a name.
That's a sturgeon.
Oh. Okay. I've also seen Tiffany spelled like Typhanee. So there's that.
No, that's a crime. Here is.
It is a crime.
What the hell is this? Here's a name that is spelled Pheart.
Bart? Fart?
Fart?
How do you... Fart? Like, all I can think of is fart. Like baby fat, but it's fart.
You know how people refer to Shadowheart as just shart? This has the same flavor. Fart.
Yes, same energy. Just what?
The top comment on that is the P silent but deadly?
I love that.
Like psoriasis. Here is, oh god. This is, I'm not going to tell you the name yet, but I'm just going to read you the story. Is that his mom was named Queen, and his dad was named Keith. What do you think that they named this child?
Oh, Lord, no. What? Don't name your child Queef. Don't do it.
That's exactly what they named their child. Why
would you name your child the sound? Why would you name your child the onomatopoeia of the sex noises? Why would you do that? Why would you name your child that?
I don't know.
That's like naming your child WAP. Like, what? Gross.
And then somebody says, I went to elementary school with a kid named Pordrick. And then the next person says, that's a fat kid name if I've ever heard one. Purdrick. Yeah, okay, that's a fat kid name. And then the next comment down is, no, this is Pordrick.
I sent you some more terrible names that I'm not quite sure how to pronounce. I want to hear you try.
Okay.
It's from that group.
I see. Okay, so here is Trigvi Thor, Ayla Rune, and Chansey Boy. What?
Yes.
So, okay. Since we are not finding out if baby is a boy or a girl to the very end, we have to keep narrowing down our options for baby names. This is how far we have gotten for boy. Huh? Kyaire. Kier Lyle Taj, son of lightning. Kieran Lyle Taj, little dark one. Kaizen Lyle Taj. What the fuck is up with Lyle Taj?
Don't know.
These names are all terrible. One, how the fuck do you pronounce this first one? Is Kyaire?
Kyaire?
I think that might be Kyaire. Kyron is a good name for a girl. That sounds like a girl name. Kaizen, it's this dumb millennial trend. Fuck that. Girl, Camilla Lynn, helper of the priest. Gross. Zanita Grace, God is gracious. I think Zanita might be Hebrew. Winter Claire, but spelled with a Y. Who the fuck spells winter with a Y? You know what? Azari Sky.
Who never got enough attention.
No, this is coming from somebody who has an unnecessary Y in their name. So,
No, but at least we can pronounce yours.
I know,
yours is pronounceable.
I'm M-O-Y-Y-N. What the fuck is this?
It's like they just popped out two babies and were still high on the numbing agents and just smashed on the keyboard until it kind of looked like a word. It's like when you're trying to get all the points in Scrabble, and that's just what they name their kids.
Angelica, Rebecca, what the fuck is this?
ENJELICKIAGH and REBEKIAG. Rebecca.
That's not how you pronounce that, but okay.
No, I don't know how you would pronounce that. Like I see the GH, I think enough. So angelic, Rebecca. I don't. That's from that group on Facebook. It's all people making fun of terrible names. It's fantastic.
Well, the thing is that sure it could be fucking. What the heck? Okay, Rebecca is the least egregious here. But
I mean, it's just drop the GH though. Just Rebecca, and then it's just weird.
You don't need the I in Rebecca, because then it would be Rebecca.
Right.
You pronounce your vowels, people. What the fuck is this? Rebecca?
Someone named their son Towns.
Towns.
TWONES.
Oh, okay. That's so weird, but not as egregious as this fucking Angelica. Angelicia. What the fuck is this?
Oh, here's another one. Gently. GENTLEI.
GH? Jesus fucking Christ. it,
Someone named their kid Pope.
were they born on Conclave or some shit?
Hey, they were born on the 5th of May. I don't know. Maybe. Huxley, Huxlee.
I've heard of Huxley before.
I have, but not spelled like that. It's
What
usually
the
like
fuck?
Ley.
Here's the name Rifle again, but it's what the fuck? Ryfyll. Rifle.
Wow. Okay. That's a Utah name. That's very Utah.
Last week, during my granddaughter's 8th grade graduation, I found a cyanide spelled with an S. Last year, Last year...
Can we implement some parenting classes for the Americans? This is a person who's going to be paying taxes and applying for jobs with this name.
No.
They're not going to get hired.
Yeah, no. Cyanide spelled with an S is really terrible, but this next one, same poster. Last year I met a Cuntley.
Cuntley? That sounds like an insult. Cuntley. Cuntley, Brielle. I sent you some other ones just so you can look back at them later and giggle. But here we got Abigail, Abagayle.
Gay.
We have Aislinn, like Ace, and then Lynn.
Okay.
Adel Brander.
Adelbrander.
No E.
Okay.
There's no E in there.
Okay.
Arrow, like the van. Aero.
Like the candy arrow. Okay.
Yeah. Aniston. Annastyn.
Okay.
Ariana, but it's spelled like area. Nna. Bresden.
Okay.
Brezthon. We have Lisley.
I think that's an I.
It might be Isley.
Isley.
Isley. Yeah, Legacy, which I've heard of. I think it's not a great name, but at least you could spell right.
I hate this.
Nicolaisin sounds like a medicine. That sounds like if you or a loved one have been impacted by Nicolaisin, please call this number.
Nikolaisin. Nicolaisin. What the fuck is this?
It sounds like a drug.
It does sound like a drug.
Like, Nicolaisin. Side effects may include spontaneous combustion, GERD, death. That is a very bad spelling of Olivia. Oliviyah.
This one I have seen in real life. It's awful. What the hell is this next one? Zauna?
Zayana.
Zauna.
Auna. Yeah, Zayana. I don't know.
Zayana. What the hell?
I mean, I guess saying Zayana sounds pretty, but like the spelling is kind of weird.
And his last one is Zayon?
Zion?
ZH is not just a Z sound, it's a Z. Zayon.
Zayon. Okay.
And then what the fuck is this name that's Curtin? Oh, there's an S in there. Kirsten Danielle? That's not how you spell Dan. Okay.
I thought it was like curtain stain. What? Kirsten, I guess. What happened to American literacy? Ugh. If you can't pass the spelling test, why are you naming children?
It's because they can't pass this spelling test is why they're doing this. They don't know.
Also, I don't like the trend of like Nevea, which is just heaven backwards. That's like, I just think it's silly.
Yeah, but heaven backwards is hell. So.
Right, like the inverse of heaven is hell. So why would you name your child that? I don't. Anytime you meet a child that's named Angel, you can bet that they are the most ill-behaved little snot you've ever encountered in your life.
Agreed. Here's two more. The family were gun fetishes. They named their first child Trigger, their next child Tempt. What the fuck? Tempt.
Their children's named Lust and Bullet Casing.
Gross.
Like, what? You're gonna name him Tempt. Like, what? Here's Serenity Queen, but it's spelled Serwrenidy. Justant. 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 Horrible. All of these mothers are fired. Oh, here's someone that's old enough to be dating, because this is a screenshot from like Hinge or Tinder or something. Christopher Krystoffer. The man is 25.
What?
Christopher, yeah.
We should give Ryan a very weird spelling.
Ryne.
We should call him Ryan Lee and see how long it takes him to figure it out.
Ryan.
Now, if we just called him Ryan, he wouldn't figure it out ever. He would just wonder why we have the wrong syllables. But it would take him only about 10 minutes to notice that we're calling him Ryan Lee.
That's true. You'd be like, that's not my middle name.
What is his middle name? You know what? You don't have to tell me.
James.
Boring.
Yeah, it's kind of basic, but that's okay. At least it's spelled properly.
A woman
it's not
named
spelled like
Magnum?
like ice cream.
Isn't that a brand of condoms?
It's both. But I was trying to keep it, for you.
For me?
Yeah, you're like, what? So I figured I'd bring up the ice cream first.
How about celery?
What? Did she really like celery when she was pregnant? Like, I'm gonna call my boss that. That'll be her new nickname is Shellery.
Yeah, Shellerey. And then the comment is, I mean, that's how Sean Connery pronounces celery.
And her son gave me some weird nickname, so I can call her Shellery. It's fine.
How about Stormleigh? Strmleigh.
It has the same energy as someone who was obsessed with warrior cats growing up and like role played them until they were too old. So.
How about Chesley?
Same thing. Warrior cats girl all grown up.
How about Candida?
I think this word is pretty and I don't care what it means. Her name is Chlamydia, I bet.
I have heard the story.
Her sister's names are Chlamydia and her cousin's name is Gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Yep. There's no other explanation. That's what it is.
Did you see the infamous Ray Farty post?
I think so.
The name is supposed to be pronounced Rafferty or some shit, but it's very clearly spelled Ray Farty.
Fart gun, Ray Fart. Like,
yeah.
Despicable Me, just,
Somebody's next comment is, imagine meeting a baby named Bruce.
I think I'd rather meet a baby named Bruce than a baby named, like, Remington Desire or something.
I have met, I think, I've had a Wilmington the Third, and that was the most adorable baby I've ever seen, exactly because he was, like, some pretentious Wilmington the Third type shit. That's adorable.
I like old people names on babies. I think they're cute.
Like Keith babies, no, that's not adorable. Bruce babies, no. Robert babies are really weird. Like that's a 2-year-old Robert. That's weird.
I like it better than, whatever newfangled Utah Zaydenson Brazili Chlamydia Lynn, whatever. I'd rather meet a baby Bruce than a Chlamydia Lynn. Let's be real.
My sister
No, at
genuinely
least-
likes the name Bricks, as in he'll be dumb as a pile of bricks.
She shat bricks when she found out she was pregnant, so that's what she named her kid.
Oh, I was right about the ABCDE. I pronounced obesity. It
Okay.
sounds like it should be pronounced obesity, but close enough.
Yeah. And I've heard the joke name that's like LEA-A, and it's Ladasha, because the dash isn't silent.
Yeah, I've heard of that one too. Here's one that's Shlomo.
Shlomo. Parents for stoners.
It's really awful. I worked on a children's ward and we had a poor baby called True Salmon.
Oh, what?
True Salmon.
As opposed to what? False carp?
Next time I make a Skyrim character, that's what I'm calling him.
False carp. Lying marlin? Like, are we just combining, like, things and fish now?
Lost Nemo over here.
Found a Dory.
I never liked Todd.
I've met a couple of nice Todds, but it's a weird name to think about on a child.
Somebody apparently named their kid Excalibur.
Okay, you know what? It's weird, but
That's badass.
I understand it. Yes, it's strange, but it's not like a bad weird. It's like a, oh, all right, kind of weird.
No, it's hella weird, but damn, is that badass.
It's very badass. Excalibur is what Riot wishes it could be.
Yeah.
Like, Riot wants to be badass, but Excalibur actually is.
I misheard you the first time, and so I thought you said Excalibur is what Ryan wishes he could be. I was about to lose.
I mean, maybe he wants to be a sword. I don't know. I have never asked. He's never expressed an interest in being a sword, so, you know,
Can I ping him about it?
go for it. He's just on the couch chilling, so yeah, you go for it.
Do you want to be a sword?
Do you want to be a sword man? I'll pull you from the rock.
Do you want the code?
I forgot. Yes. I got so wrapped up in terrible names because I laugh at them so much. Yes, code. Oh, wait. No, I pushed the wrong button. Yes, code, please.